Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another vlog. Today's vlog is number 49, and it's the first vlog in 2020. And it's going to be a short one because I'm still working on a few things to kind of help me get through 2020. Like I talked in the previous vlog, is that I like to kind of spend the early part of the year, at least the first 2 weeks of the year, just kind of planning out the things that I want to be able to do. And so, within the year, obviously it takes a little bit of research. So I look back at my past experience in 2019 and things that I was looking to kind of accomplish, and things that I wanted to be able to do, and how those things panned out come the end of the year. And I don't think I did too bad. I think a lot of the things took a lot longer than I expected. I think many of those things changed because some of the direction and some of the things that I found out in my research changed my assumption from the start. And so as I kind of got into the project, saw that this would have been better if it was this, or this would have been better if it was that. I think one, for example, is, my attempt to write a novel or a novella, a three-part novella, turned into an opportunity to write a screenplay. And someone who had read some of the novella said, I like how you write, but I think I like how you write a screenplay better. It flows a little bit better, and I took that note to kind of really, experiment with that a little bit. And obviously I feel more comfortable writing in a screenplay type format than trying to do a novel, or a novella. There's just a lot more you gotta kind of crunch in there for a novella, because it's more about giving the reader the experience, whereas in a screenplay, you're really just giving them enough so that either a director or someone else can take that script and then turn it to something that's gonna show up on screen. That kind of made me think a little bit differently, because I was so set on writing a more like a novel type thing, when I'm more suited, or I feel I'm more suited for writing something that's kind of like a screenplay, like I was saying. So that's kind of one of the examples. So I got really far, in writing this novel thing, but then as I got that note and realized that that's a better suit for me, then I kind of took that example and had to kind of, not necessarily restart the process, but I took a little bit of time to kind of like think about the whole story as an example and how I was going to flip that and turn that to a screenplay. And so I just kind of took some time there. And the screenplay, or the actual novella, kind of really turned out to be more like a treatment for me. And so I kind of just took what was on that page and just kind of turned it into the format, for a screenplay. And so that's kind of where I'm at, amongst other things. But I'm on it. I'm definitely working toward it. And then one of the other things that I wanted to kind of debate with myself is, this idea of sharing your goals with other people, or with YouTube or whatever it may be, versus kind of keeping your goals to yourself. And I've heard both ways. Some people say you should keep your goals to yourself and not share them with anybody, and they have the proof and backing that they say that goes along with that. But there's other people who say you should share it with everybody, and that way you're in a sense more held accountable, because you're sharing it with everybody. They know what your goals are. So maybe it comes up in conversation, they ask, oh, how's that going, or whatever it may be, and it really puts the pressure on you. And I see that side of it too. So I'm going to debate about that until the next video. But I hope everyone's off to a positive, productive week. 2020 is off and running, and I hope everyone either has some goals or some things they want to accomplish in this year that is really to the heart, that's really important to them, so that they can have something that they can work through throughout the year, and be possibly pleasantly surprised by the end of the year that they're able to accomplish it if you stick to it. Being consistent and persistent, that's kind of what my motto is, being consistent and persistent. Consistent and persistent, meaning that you're consistently doing the same level all the time, and you're persistent on it. You're not doing it one day, taking off 3 days, 4 days, then taking off one day. You're consistently and persistently moving forward on your goals. So again, hope everyone's out to a positive, productive week. And like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.